I just remembered that I set my timer to 2 minutes yesterday and I didn't realize I didn't change it back. So there's an ad happening right now. Yesterday totally threw me for a loop because my streamer bot didn't work and everything was broken. So here we are starting 3 minutes earlier. My eyes watering. Okay, hold on. I see. Oh, thank you so much, Sword Art. So I got this from Sword Art. This was in my P.O. box. I see VT. I see Mactastic. I see Wolf. Wolf, what did you buy with your Christmas money yesterday? Was it Lego sets? I'm pretty sure we had a poll. But you know what? I don't even remember what won. Stixel, you cannot fit under here, my love. You cannot. And I see Mac, and I see Chain, and I see Chiron, and I see Scarecrow. Mactastic, are you alive? I mean, I assume you are alive. But like, are you feeling better? Are you dying from the COVID? You know what I'm saying? 2 whole valley compromised entirely of monument. 2 entire valleys comprised entirely of monument. Oh, I didn't mean for my stream info to change when this is supposed to be guess the what is it? $2 game. No, wait. It's supposed to be just shiny. COVID is over, but I have 0 energy. It's really weird, but I assume it will run its course. I mean, yeah, I hope it didn't take... I mean, you know what? That's normal, though, to just not have any energy after having something like that. Listen, when I had all my stomach issues and Charlotte had all her stomach issues when we were in Utah, it took me over a week to feel normal again. As you get older, it just doesn't... You just don't heal the same way. You don't recover the same way. Yep, Mac did indeed get the vid. Got the COVID. Japanese cherry blossom picture frame. Is that Lego? I haven't even seen it. Let me look it up. Lego Japanese cherry blossom. Wait, is it the... Hold on. I gotta make sure I'm...
Okay, there we go. I was like, I don't want to miss my voice. Okay. Japanese cherry blossom. It says landscape. Oh, so it looks like a picture frame. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Pause. Hold on. Okay, well, first of all, hey, Mikey! I forgot to get you your scissors. Do you need your scissors? Why? Did I get any Christmas money? No. No. Andrew and I don't really gift each other money. His money is my money and my money is his money. You know what I mean? Like, we're in this together. But I did get this in the mail today. Can I just say, I don't like the red. This cover art would look so much prettier on just a black cartridge. I don't love the red. The red was an interesting, like, I know that Nintendo is kind of always red. The cartridge doesn't look so bad. But for some reason, this just doesn't look as nice to me as this cover art on like a black. I don't know. Because black goes with everything. I don't know. Okay, I haven't opened Sword Art's thing yet, but I did get Metroid Prime 4 in the mail. And move it or lose it. Toots. You're going to lose a paw or something. I'm going to run over you. She keeps hiding under my desk. And now that I have a stool under there, there is no room for her. Okay, wait. Chiron got a Switch 2 for Christmas from my folks, and yet I've been using it to play Balatro. Is that how you pronounce it? Balatro? I have... Landrider, do you not have any chucks? Oh, hold on. I mean, I say hold on. I was just changing my stream title. Why would all your chucks be deleted? Mikey's on a five stream streak, and yesterday probably screwed up a lot of stream streaks for people because I started my stream over like 2 times. Okay, this comes from Sword Art. And actually, my I was gonna say, this is a red case. Okay, like I'm just borrowing it, right? Like I'm just borrowing it. Oh, there's a note in here. What? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, Gail. I mean, I have to finish Monument Valley 2 first, but that won't take very long. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. There's a card. 'Tis a Christmas card. Enjoy your new games! What better way to start your Switch 2 journey with these bangers? Feliz Navidad! Prospero año y felicidad. Thank you so much, Sword Art. Okay, wait. These are yours. I'm just borrowing them, right? I'll send them back when I'm done with them. Tell me that I'm gonna send them back. Mario Galaxy. Okay, all right. Wait, but I'm keeping this one? I'm perfectly happy to send it back, I promise. No, that reminds me. Well, I don't know if I'm finished with... Oh, you had an extra copy. But you know what this means? This means that Charlotte has to borrow my Switch 2 to play it. And I don't want her to touch it. Nobody can touch it. Wow, that was so kind. Sword Art, thank you so much. Well, bump this up on the backlog then. You know what okay, hold on. That's gonna change things. This. Ooh, you know who can play this? Charlotte. Oh my gosh. No, I have the same, I said no. I have the same P.O. box, and I talked about this a little bit yesterday. I'm considering changing the post office I use because I have had very few, I've had a lot of frustration with this P.O. box. And the people that work at the front of the post office are some of the nicest postal workers I've ever met. Super chill people, really, really nice. You can tell that they enjoy their jobs. You can tell that they're a community, like that they're a group and that they get along really well together. It's the people in the back sorting the mail that I have a problem with because they've put my packages in the wrong place before. They've marked my P.O. box as empty. Mactastic sent me something and they just said, this P.O. box is empty. How is it empty? I paid money for that. And they were just like, Yeah, it took 3 months for me to get that thing I tried to send you back. It took 3 months for you to get it back? Oh, wait, you said that you've also had trouble with a P.O. box, haven't you? DJ PJ, Happy New Year. That was very kind, Sword Art. I feel very verklempt. This is going to bump it up on my backlog, and then I will probably not stream these just yet, but I will let Charlotte play these. Charlotte! Come in here. Come here.
Yes.
Look what I just got. Look what I just got.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, you can't touch my Switch 2. You can't play it. Just kidding. I totally kid. Why don't you wear your glasses?
I can see them.
Yeah, if you get this close.
I can still tell that
That
is
is different.
Bonanza.
Okay, so this is a gift. This is a borrow. This is Super Mario Galaxy 2. If you want a new game to play on your Switch, this is it.
Not right
Not right now, that's fine, but I'm just saying, when you run out
now.
of...
That looks
Okay,
like
will you
good
go,
animation.
will you please go find her some scissors? Because I promised her some scissors.
And that animation looks good.
I'll show you later, Bubby. That was very, very cut. Yeah, look what I got. You can't touch it. Hey, and it's Voldemort! It is he who must not be named. Mm. Yes, I have a friend named Voldemort. I am friends with the Lord Voldemort. The last two things that have come to my, so the last three things that have come to my P.O. box, one of them was just put in the wrong box, and he found it within like 15 minutes. Because he was like, I thought maybe it would be this other one. Yeah, we already showed them this one. And then the other two boxes came through just fine. I want to say that's the end of the trouble, but I don't know. The problem is I don't have another address for people to send things to because I don't have my friend here anymore that they PCS'd with the military. She was willing to receive some of my packages, but I don't have another address. Okay, got it. These two, Susie Grace's. This one, Susie Grace is on borrow. I am thrilled with that. That's wonderful. I was actually just thinking about Mario Galaxy the other day, and I was like, Charlotte should play that. I guess I should hook the Wii up. That was very kind, Sword Art. Thank you so much. What a lovely, lovely Christmas present. What is this music? Yeah, for 3 months for it to come back to you is wild. I don't know. I don't understand what that is because they just marked my P.O. box as empty, which makes no sense because I'd already had it for 2 months at that point. So it's really the people that work behind the front, like way in the back, like the mail sorters that I feel like are either not paying attention or they're just, I oftentimes when I go to get my, packages or like if I go and open up my P.O. box, I can hear music blasting from the back. That's cool. That's great. But if you are not paying attention to what you're doing, I'm paying money for these mailboxes and I don't appreciate my stuff going missing or them turning it around for no reason. And the frustrating thing too is the fact that they can't even tell me why. So front desk people are really nice. They try to help me when they can. But they're like, yeah, I don't know why that got sent back. That doesn't make any sense. When Mactastic said something, yeah, they said it was refused. Then after about 2 weeks, I asked my post office. They saw it in transit. And since it's being returned, it's not on priority. So 3 months. Oh, you did? Where did you find him? He was, okay. So my 4-year-old wanted to play with Eve and Wally has disappeared. And I'm so frustrated about it. And I was ready to tear her room apart and she found him in her toilet. Yeah, like the cistern part of the toilet. She hasn't used that toilet actually in months. I am so glad you found him, sweet girl. Thank you so much. Hallelujah. Timmy, happy Friday. So she found him in the, yeah, I mean, I should have known. Like the little cistern back of the little plastic toilet has a little thing that opens up. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to put in there, but apparently Wally was living in there. I was ready to tear her room apart today. I was like, after Mama's stream, we are going to clean your room and we are going to tear this whole thing apart. And you know what? I probably still wouldn't have found it. I'm so glad you found it. Okay, well, I can't help you right now. So, question. In Super Mario Galaxy, can you play this 2-player and have somebody use a Joy-Con to like collect all the stars? Because that would be a great job for Auden. Can you still do that? Yes. Fantastic. I was thinking of 2-player games the other day that Auden could play. And I was like, everything's kind of, I mean, there's Luigi's Mansion, which has Gooigi, but Gooigi doesn't come along for a while. But Super Mario Galaxy, that's perfect. That is perfect. I read something on social media recently. An artist had a P.O. box under his business name, went to get his mail, and the post office refused to give out the mail because they didn't like the artist's name. People need to get their priorities straight. Hey, it's Dorian! Happy 2025. We did it. We made it through 2025. And yesterday when I started my stream, StreamerBot was totally broken, so it wasn't a great way to ring in the new year. But that's okay. It came through about halfway through my stream. That has an Auden mode too. Awesome. Yeah, it's a very low stress second player. It's like, just collect all the stars. Wonderful. Sword Art, that was very thoughtful. Thank you so much.
It's Tuesday.
And I mean, I just
innit?
have to throw it out there. I only have a Switch too because of this community. So thank everybody here. And DJ. DJ, are you feeling better also? Dude, Mactastic, take time to heal. Like, don't push yourself. As we get older, it takes so much longer to recover. Just rest. I mean, I don't know. You teach, right? So you have like this off. School starts next week, right? Oh, I'm not ready for school to start. For our science, we're going to do the ocean. I think we're moving into money. And oh yeah, DJ BJ had surgery, right? What did you get surgery on? I can't remember. I want to say it was a hernia, but it wasn't a hernia. It was on your foot. My mother-in-law needs hernia surgery. My dad's had 2. My mother-in-law had back surgery, and then she's going to need to get surgery to get a hernia removed or sewn up or something. I'm not really sure. Yeah, a foot hernia. And Max said it took me 3 solid weeks to get over whatever flu-like nonsense I had in November. I know, it's insane. As you get older, your body just does not... Oh my gosh. I just got an email that says... Hold on. I've received a gift from Steam. From Chiron! Oh, thank you! Oxygen not included! That was definitely on my wish list. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Well, Chiron went like a Fernia. I was going to say the same thing. A Fernia. Oh, that was so nice of you. I've been eyeing that one. I mean, I've got a lot of games on my wish list, and I need to buy Bionic Bay because that's on sale right now, and the sale ends on January 5th, I think. I need to get Bionic Bay because that's coming up soon, and then there was that other one, VV that Scarecrow recommended. And today we are going to try a game called Underleaves that I got for under $2. Here's a question. You guys want me to make a wish, like a public wish list? Yeah, but then I feel like I'm asking people to buy me things, and I do not want anybody to feel obligated to do that at all. Is my Steam name? I think it might be, you know what? It's either Susie Grace. It's either Susie Grace or it's Susie Grace like this. Because I couldn't make Susie Grace work, so I had to spell it out like phonetically. Hey, Skybird, how are you? I mean, I can do that if you guys would like. That's really, really kind of you guys, but I don't want there to be any pressure either. So either that, or I could make my Steam. I can just add my Deku Deals wish list because Steam is on there. Oh, is it Susie.Grace? Oh, see, I can't remember. That was very kind. Thanks, Chiron. I don't know how long Oxygen Not Included is, but I've heard, where did I hear about Oxygen Not Included? I don't remember where I heard about it, but I don't know. It's probably better for me to just go in blind. That's my name on Steam. And then I can also drop, let's see. I mean, I do have a Deku Deals wish list as well, but I don't buy things on, I don't buy things on Deku Deals nearly as often as I'd like, but that's just because, okay, wait. Do I copy that? Just the thing? There it is. But that should also have Steam on it as well, because Deku Deals finally added Steam. So that should have everything that I've ever wishlisted on Steam, on PlayStation, on Nintendo. Yeah, it should have everything. So I was going to say, that's not where we ended. Okay. When I was going to say, I already did that one too. Okay, now I got to turn it up just slightly. And I'm really enjoying this game as well. Monument Valley. Hello? Highly recommend it. Great. Fresh, how are you? I made sure Bobby was greeted appropriately. Hi, Bobby! $2 times 26 weeks. I'm spending $52 every year on cheap games. That doesn't make it sound well, but that's 26 games. Strange doorways offer new possibilities. But a lot of those games are probably games that I'll never play again or never, you know what I mean? I don't know. I really liked Minute of Violence. I thought Minute of Violence was really good. And I really enjoyed Burly Men at Sea. And I'm looking forward to Burly Men at Sea, like finishing it. I just haven't yet. Wait, what? Is that clicking part of the music? It's true. Some of the time, I think Burly Men at Sea was like $1.15. Is that clicking part of the... What? Where are we going? What is happening? Oh, I need to get up there. Okay. Let's go on here, but I don't know what good that's gonna do us. That's not gonna... Oh! That puts me right there. Hello. I am not smart. I just find it funny. Land Rider won yet again. He would have actually won a free Switch too, but he felt it was appropriate to pay. Wait, you were just gonna... That was the point of it all? Oh, Split Fiction. I do need to play Split Fiction. That's on my wish list as well, but I don't have anybody to... Yeah, dang. We could have played it. Hey, it's Bobby. Hi, Bobby. I think that clicking is part of the music. I thought maybe it was just some weird feedback, but I don't think that's the case. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, wait. Oh, okay. I'll get to Split Fiction one of these days. I'll get it. Whether I play it with Wolf or I play it with... I don't know. I don't know if it's quite age appropriate for Charlotte. I'm not sure. I haven't played it, so I don't know. But I've got friends that played it with their kids, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we loved it." So, okay, wait a minute. Oh, I see. What? Oh, what? Well, that's dumb. Okay, never mind. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, wait. No, I'm just kidding. Never mind. I wanted to win so badly. I was willing to wager. I can't tell if I'm supposed to go... Oh, my brain hurts. I can't tell if I'm supposed to go in the beginning. I can't tell if I'm supposed to go into the totem. Oh, I'm just trying to get on top of him because there's the door over there. If I get on top of him, then... Oh, but that's still not tall enough, though. Oh, but it is over here. I think so. Dude, I don't have a freaking clue how to get over there. If he comes and okay, what happens if I go into him? Well, I know what happens. We come out that door up there, right? But then, like, what? Oh! understand what good that does. I see, I see. There we go. And okay, yeah, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. Crude humor, violence, and blood, but I only remember occasional language.
Hug it out.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Nice. It just took me a second. Just took me a second. Hot second. I am not good at Super Smash Brothers, and for me, spending the money on that game is not worth it because I don't play games like that, and I just do not. Oh, you started Forbidden West. Oh, I can't wait to hear your thoughts. I love wow, that goes really high. I love Forbidden West. Love it. I think when I beat it this last time I played it, I just put it on easy. I was like, I've done this. Like, I know, I love it. He's like, you're gonna step on my eye. Okay. I think I just put it on easy. I was like, I've done this 2 times now. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. we're just gonna make this happen really quick. It was great. It was really nice. There's something to be said about that. Okay, so I'm gonna walk into him. And then I'm gonna... Oh, I see what I'm gonna do. Man, I freaking love this game. It's like MC Escher, the game. It's so unique. How do people come up with this? Totally insane. Okay, so then that goes up there. Cool. But
I really love this game.
It doesn't work though. How do I get down there? I'm just so bad at those like battle royale type games, and they just don't spark joy within me. They get old really fast for me. And that's not to say that other people can't enjoy them. I don't understand how I'm supposed to get to the other side of that totem. Oh, I see now that I made a mistake and that I have to stay on this thing. And then he's got to ride up there. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Although, but now if I... Oh, no, that's fine. Oh, yeah, no, that's still okay. Okay. That's fine. Charlotte played Animal Crossing Pocket Camp a little bit, but that was before she knew how to read, and so she had to come and ask me all the time what things were saying. And now I don't even think Pocket Camp is a thing. I don't even think they allow that. Like, I don't even think you can buy that anymore. In our haste, in looking forward, we too often forget the past. Time will not be altered, and while it passes, your purpose remains unchanged. Our monuments lie unfinished, and we look to you to continue our work. So was this a prequel? Like, I know this is Monument Valley 2, but I wonder if this game actually precedes Monument Valley 1. I don't know. I was gonna say, I feel like that's easy because I just did all that other work. Yes. We stretch. Ugh. Ow. Oh, I'm so excited about all my new games, you guys. What fun. And Metroid Prime 4 on top of it. Oh my gosh. I feel so overcome. So great. Yeah, that looks good. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna do pizza tonight. I haven't decided yet. We ate out so much when we were in Utah. It's really kind of... Okay, so I don't love cooking. And when I... When I think about it, I'm like, yeah, eating out all the time just sounds great because then I don't have to cook. I don't have to do anything. Until you eat out every single day. And those are only... Oh, there's my baby! Oh, I'm so glad. I was afraid something was going to happen to her. And then suddenly I realize how awful it makes me feel when it's your only option, because we were in a hotel and everything. And by the end of the week, I was like, oh, I just feel so gross. Oh, it just feels so gross. So I didn't really want to, I haven't really had any craving for like restaurant food over the last couple weeks. Cause like, ugh, that's all we ate when we were in Utah for a week straight. Pizza, burgers, all that kind of stuff. Ugh. Ah, okay. So now we're going to play as the little girl child. I assume it's a little girl because it's like she's wearing like a little... The first steps are not always the easiest. Oh yeah, the first steps are usually the hardest. That boat has such a tall flagpole. Oh my gosh. So tall. So like, who decided this? That I have to send my child away? Who made up that rule? This is kind of like in the Neverending Story when they're all gathered at that palace and Atreyu shows up and he's like, I'm Atreyu and I will do this. And the guy's like, you must carry this task alone. No one may help you. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how are you actually like enforcing that, my dude? You're going to send somebody to follow Atreyu across the land and figure out and make sure he doesn't ask anybody for help? Like, who made these rules? Why? That makes no sense. He ends up getting help anyway because he's got what's his name? He's got his luck dragon, but like, I'm like, why? This doesn't make any sense. You are the only one who can save our princess. The childlike empress is dying and you are the only one, but you can't ask for any help. So we all put her fate in your hands. What? It's the dumbest thing. I see a fish. I see two fish. One fish, two fish. Falcor! Oh, the Neverending Story gave me nightmares when I was a kid. But you know what? Everything gave me nightmares when I was a kid. I was always being freaked out by something. The wolf, the tortoise. That's true. That's true. Bastian goes with him everywhere. Oh, no, that's right. And then the second movie was not nearly as good. I thought the first one was fine. Oh, when he comes to that place with the giant ladies that have like moons on their backs or whatever, like the wings on their back. And there's that knight that goes and gets like blasted off his horse. And I think you get a picture of like I think they do show a quick scene of his like charred face. And I remember that was super creepy to me. Ah, see? But you know what? We grew up with those movies when we were younger. And I remember seeing a video, some guy was like, you know what? Some of you have never seen any sort of 90s, 80s, 90s children's movies, and it shows. Now we've got movies like Sparky the Dragon gets his self-confidence back. What? That's crap. Show me things like Dark Crystal and Labyrinth giving us kids nightmares. It's true. It is very true. Or how Sparky the dragon like brought his friends together or something. It's like, how about your little brother gets stolen by the Goblin King and you have to go through an entire labyrinth and figure out how to get him home? Okay, well, this one doesn't make sense. Oh, wait, yes, it does. Oh, okay. This music is super pretty. The first movie is better than the book. The book is a combination of both the first and second movie. Yeah, so the book was written first, and then the movie does like the first half, and then the first movie does the first half, and then the second movie does when Bastian actually goes into Fantasia, or whatever it's called. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Fantasia? I think. No, is that the Disney Fantasia? What's it called? I don't remember what it is called. And is it Fantasia? Yeah, I remember reading the book and being like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this, but whatever. It wasn't my favorite. It was okay. Because in the second one, there's that lake that's acid because it's so salty because of all the tears of the bugs that are crying in it or something like that. I don't remember. It's kind of unhinged, actually. I tried to make my derpy German Shepherd make the wolf's face by lifting her lips and show her teeth. Oh, that's Stixel. Like the face like that. With the bottom teeth sticking out. The story only kind of half makes sense, but it's okay. Did any of you have to Google what his mom's name was at the end? Because I did not. I couldn't understand what he was yelling out into that storm. She was like, say my name. And he says like, Moonchild. I never got that when I was younger. I was just like, okay, what did he say? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, I can stand on this and whoa, no, I cannot. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, all right, I'll say it. That's all I heard when I was younger. I was like, that makes no sense. I was like, what? I don't understand. What did he just yell? That's what it sounded like to me. You know what? This also reminds me a lot of Inception. Like when she's building the city. That's kind of what this reminds me of. I grew up thinking it was Margarita. But he lives in America and he's white. Why is his mom's name Moonchild? Great question. I don't have an answer for you. I don't know. But like I said, I was an adult when I figured out what the name was. I was like, oh, I see. I see. Probably. My mom was a hippie. Oh. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, hold on. So I can't twist this thing when I'm on this thing? Sucks. Okay, never mind. I thought I had it. I do not. Did you get free breakfast? Yeah, we did. We did get free breakfast. It was okay. It wasn't like amazing. Oh, got it. Got it. Yeah, we got free breakfast, but every time we had lunch or dinner, we had to go eat somewhere else. And it just got, like, at first it was like, oh, nice. Because Anders' dad was like, I'll order dinner for everybody. But after a while, it's like, ugh, it just did not, everything just sounded awful. I needed something kind of like fresh, and it's expensive. It's really expensive. Yeah, they did. They had really good waffles. They had like eggs, they had sausage, they had really good sausage, and then they had cereal, which was great because Auden really loves Fruit Loops. Whoa. Auden is just so freaking picky. And it's not for lack of us being like, all right, well, this is it. You take it or leave it. She just leaves it. She just doesn't eat it. And I made a baked potato soup last night. There was a recipe from my mom that was the most complicated recipe because it was typed up really stupid. My mom wasn't the one who typed it. I think she found it and then just printed it out, but then she hand wrote the instructions because all the instructions were just in this big lump paragraph. There were no beginnings of paragraphs to like draw your eye to the next step. There were no numbers, nothing. So it was just everything you were supposed to put in it. And it was so frustrating. And it was really good, but it took me like, I cooked the potatoes yesterday in the oven for 45 minutes. And then last night, I think it still took me close to an hour and a half with the potatoes already baked. I was so mad. By the end of dinner last night, I was so mad because Auden was asking me for help while I was cooking. The recipe was hard to follow. I didn't realize my mom had halved the recipe, so I made tons. It's now sitting in our freezer. It was really good, but I felt like it wasn't filling enough to be an entree and we should have had more sides, but I was so busy trying to just make the soup that I didn't really come up with sides, but I didn't want to have 2 bowls of it because it was too rich. It had lots of like sour cream in it and cheese and all that stuff, and it was really good, but it was just too rich. So I was just totally overstimulated by the time Auden went to bed last night. And of course she's sitting in the bathtub and she was like, "Can I have some apples and peanut butter?" I was like, I can't let my child starve, but oh my gosh, I wish you would just eat dinner while we eat. Our shadows grow long as we wait for the one worthy to take up our mantle. She has taught you well, but there is still more to learn. It's me. I'm the one that has to take up the mantle. The path will be hard, but remember, we walked it too. Okay, her hat is looking a little like a bird beak. Soup should be as easy as throw it in the pot and don't let it boil over. I agree. But man, I had to do so much work, half and half and milk, and I had to let certain things cook at certain times. But it was really rich also because it called for a bunch of chopped up bacon to be cooked in a soup pot. So I cooked all the bacon pieces in the soup pot. So there was tons of bacon grease in the bottom. And then it was like, add a stick of butter, because it was a half a cup of butter, and then saute celery and onion in the bacon grease and the butter, which was like it tasted so good. But even just, I was looking at it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so unhealthy. I should have something that is more healthy. Oh, there it was. I needed a healthy side, like a salad or something like that. And but like I said, I was so busy making the soup. But when we all bit into it, we were like, oh, this is good. But I was like, I don't know if it's an hour and a half worth good. Plus an hour and a half worth of time, plus the 45 minutes I had to bake the potatoes. And so I'm actually kind of thinking in my head, I wonder if there's a way I can streamline it. I wonder if they don't have to be baked, if they can just be boiled, or if I can, I don't know, but they were really, really good. I don't get how people can afford to eat out. I'd rather get steaks and make them myself. Ander has gotten really good at cooking steaks out on our grill. We just have like a cheap little grill from Walmart, and he's gotten very good at making it. So we had steak just a couple nights ago. We don't do it very often, but we had steak a couple nights ago, and it was so good. Yeah, right? Why can't I just boil them or just throw them in the Instant Pot, you know? I will say, I feel like the Instant Pot was false advertising. Everybody went on and on and on and on and on about how the Instant Pot was just amazing and you could just do anything and it only took 10 minutes. That is not true. Anything I cook in the Instant Pot takes at least 45 minutes because it's got to warm up and then it cooks, and then you either have to naturally release it and let it naturally release for like 10. So we looked into making baked potatoes in the Instant Pot, and it took the same amount of time than just putting them in the oven because you got to let it get warm and then they cook, but then you have to let it naturally release for another 15 minutes, which means you just leave it for 15 minutes. It didn't matter. You can just, it's just an electric pressure cooker. It doesn't make things instant. I do like using the Instant Pot to make rice, and I like the saute function. So if I make like teriyaki chicken, I can cook the chicken in the little teriyaki sauce thing that I make, and then I take the chicken out, and then I can just click it makes me have less dishes, and it doesn't make my kitchen get as hot in the summertime, because then I can just saute the sauce, or I put it on saute, add a little bit of cornstarch and water, and then let the sauce thicken just right in the Instant Pot, and then just put the chicken back in. And that's nice because it's all in one pot, but it is definitely not instant. Even white rice takes almost 30 minutes. So I don't know. Hey, it's Mud. Steak. Steaks are cheaper than eating out. Agreed. My Instant Pot saves me time. It takes me 1 hour to make fall off the bone ribs. You know what? That's actually true. A transformation is completed. There are some things that the Instant Pot does really well. Like now I can make chili in about 25 to 30 minutes instead of letting it slow cook in a slow cooker for 8 hours. And that's awesome. My teriyaki chicken is the same way. I used to make it in slow cooker. Now I can make it in 25 to 30 minutes in the Instant Pot, and it tastes exactly the same. So I do like that aspect. We've actually talked about doing ribs for Thanksgiving next year. Because as we were eating our Steaksgiving, I was like, dude, what about like fall off the bone ribs? Oh, it needs sunlight to do that, I think. So, yep. But wait a minute. Can I like walk on that? Because it doesn't look like it's connected. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, what? But that... Maybe just a little bit. Oh, just a little bit. That tree gives me Greece/Neva vibes, like, a lot. Something about, like, the square and, like, the color. Maybe it's just the color scheme. I don't know, but... The Instant Pot is great for a few things. Oh, it's great for hard-boiled eggs. Oh, my gosh. I make perfect hard-boiled eggs and deviled eggs with my Instant Pot. So I don't regret having an Instant Pot. All I'm saying is when like the whole like really crazy craze for the Instant Pot went around, I remember my clients were all like, you can make anything and it takes like 10 minutes. No, it doesn't. It still takes you 20 to 30. Don't lie to me and tell me that it takes 10 minutes, because it doesn't. But does it take less than 8 hours or 6 hours in a smoker? Yes, but it still takes some time. What interesting levels. Interesting idea. Oh my gosh, I think I just shrank with it. Oh, and there oh no, where am I? I think I'm supposed to shrink this down. And then grow, oh. Whoa, that's crazy. That's really cool. It's also good for beans so you don't have to soak them overnight. Oh, interesting. Fried chicken in 40 minutes. Steaks are cheaper than eating out. That's true. Sword Art's right. Not unless you know where to find places that give generous portion for good value. I feel like just eating out in general is just insanely expensive now. Am I missing some? Oh. Oh, okay. Missed that part. I forgot that did the thing that happened. How did I do that? I don't remember how I... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I don't remember how I did that. Whoa, this is bananas. Every time we go out to eat, I always feel slightly guilty because I'm like, we shouldn't be spending the money on this. But at the same time, I just don't want to cook again. Because it's always me. I'm always the one that cooks. Andrew cooks when he can, but he just can't most of the time. Yeah, I've heard that you can make yogurt in it. Didn't hear about wine. I've heard, like, slow cookers too. Like, I've heard people doing all sorts of crazy things with slow cookers, making bread and all sorts of stuff. But I guess I've only hit the tip of that. All I'm saying is everybody was saying, oh, you can make a whole meal in 10 minutes. Oh, no, you can't. I feel like I do remember that. I remember buying a bag of black beans and being like, oh, this is cheaper. And then we realized we had to soak them for like 12 hours or something. And I was like, oh, well, that isn't as much as a time. It's so expensive to eat out now. Had a burger and fries at a local restaurant, $23. Dude, even McDonald's. Getting my girls, so in Texas, they have a 20-piece chicken nugget plus a basket of French fries. So you can, it's shareable. It's perfect for my girls because Charlotte needs more than a Happy Meal and Auden doesn't even eat a whole Happy Meal. And so it's perfect for my girls. That's like $13 just for a 20-piece chicken nugget and a basket of French fries to share. And so if I get a meal on top of that, you're looking at McDonald's for like over $20 for 2 meals. Literally everyone in Mexico and South America, including me, would be dead if that was the case. If what? If cyanide was in beans? Subway, yeah. Well, I think I said this on stream one time. Andrew and I wanted sandwiches, and so we went to a Jersey Mike's, which I really like Jersey Mike's. But we went to Jersey Mike's and it was going to cost us like $40 to get sandwiches, chips, and drinks. And Andrew was like, you know who has really good sandwiches? Is actually QT. And I was like, dude, let's go. So we did. We went to QT. We got sandwiches, drinks, and a bag of chips, and big drinks and a bag of chips. And I think it cost us $15, $12. It was astounding. And I like Jersey Mike's, but at the same time, I'm like, that is so much money for a sandwich. There we go. Yeah, it's bread and deli meat. I mean, we're getting a little big for our britches here. Sticker shock. Yikes. I haven't been back into Jersey Mike's since, or ordered like Jimmy John's or anything like that, because if I want a sandwich, I go to QT because it's a solid sandwich. You can get a whole big giant sandwich for under, I think the sandwich itself, like they add so many things for free. I can't remember exactly how much it costs, but I think it might be $6, $5, something like that. It's toasted. It's all fresh ingredients. It's quality. I've never had a bad sandwich from QT. I am past the point where I feel like I need to prove anything to anybody. So I'm like, I'll go get a QT sandwich. And a large Dr. Pepper. And that'll cost me less than $10. And I'm happy with that. Bye, Mactastic. Rest. Rest. Do it. Rest. Whoa. Wow, what a fever dream. Just bloomed out of a flower. Yeah, eating out's gotten really expensive. And yet, all restaurants I still see just have tons of people in there. I mean, the more, if people are willing to pay it, the restaurants will keep charging it. I love the color scheme. It's like Sword Art said the other day, gotta vote with your wallet. Is that the totem? Oh, I was gonna say, I think they connect. That is a totem. It is not our totem. It's like magnetic, kind of. Oh my gosh, the color schemes in this game are so pretty. I don't have an eye for that kind of color. I could never put those colors together and make them look that pretty. Oh, I see. We are not done with this totem yet. No, we are not. We do homemade Subway sandwiches all the time. Hoagie rolls, sliced turkey and cheese, a little mayo, sometimes olives and good to go. We have perfected I say perfected, it's not that complicated, but we do French dip on hoagie rolls. And I never liked French dip. My first experience with French dip was when I worked at Quiznos, and Quiznos had this French dip sandwich where they put this French onion sauce on it, and I thought the French onion sauce was disgusting. It was so gross, and everybody loved it. It was one of our top sellers, but I thought it was really gross. And people went nuts for it. Oh, I see. But so it took me a long time to kind of eat a regular French dip sandwich, but now we just put mayonnaise on it and saute bell peppers and onions and make some au jus, and it's so good. What do you need, love bug?
I want one star.
Are you hungry? You want some chips and cottage cheese? Why don't you ask Sissy for some chips and cottage cheese, and I'll give you Starbursts to go with that.
Where's the back of them?
It's a secret. Go ask Sissy to get you some chips and cottage cheese. That's you guys may think that we're crazy, but that is like our favorite snack is potato chips dipped in cottage cheese. It's like the perfect, creamy, salty, slightly sweet snack. It's so good. Not very good for you, but tastes good. Awesome. Yeah, you can have a Starburst. Whoa! You may have 2. And it's a great snack that Auden really loves, which is fantastic. It's got lots of protein in it. It's great. It's not like she can eat a ton of chips anyway. But if we go this way, we're going to be on the underside. I like cottage cheese too. But I'll be honest, it's got to be Daisy cottage cheese. The Great Value brand or whatever. No. And there was a brand in Utah called Knudsen's cottage cheese that was like top tier, and they don't sell it here. Borden isn't, nope. It's got to be the Daisy. It's got to be the Daisy, the 4% with the dark blue lid. We buy it in those giant like containers that you can get here in Walmart anyway, here in Texas anyway. I don't know if they're available everywhere. We buy sour cream in big giant tubs and cottage cheese in big giant tubs because Auden and Charlotte will go through a tub a week. Keto cottage cheese. I get the Kemp's brand. I've tried store brands and they are gross. Yeah, no. Oh, maybe. Oh, I can turn this. Oh, okay. I understand. Oh, because now I'm connected. I got it. Oh, no, that still doesn't help me. Still doesn't help me. Oh, you know what? I think I actually can. Okay, if she comes and stands like right here, and then I do this, and then I move that, then she is on the, oh no, she's not on the right side yet. Now she's on the right side. Whoops. It's fine. There we go. Got it. I do skim cottage cheese every day with Aldi's protein granola for my mid-morning snack. Well, you know what else is really good? I love granola. Overnight oats. Overnight oats are really good as well, but I love granola. Granola is really tasty. I assume this like, oh. That's it. When it comes to games like these, I always am worried that we're going to reach the end of it. And there's like all these really sweet messages and stuff. And at the end of it, I'm going to be like, I don't get it. You have grown so much. And though one lesson is ending, many more lie ahead. Our spirits are restless. When your promise is fulfilled, we will be ready for your return. I'm assuming I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that I will start Metroid Prime 4 on Monday if I don't finish this today. But Sword Art said yesterday that I do like starting games on Mondays, and he is right. I usually like starting games on Mondays. I use a brand that's literally called Oats Overnight. I've also done, this sounds kind of gross, and I was kind of grossed out by it too, but I've also done, oh, I can spin that. I've also done chia pudding with like lots of fruits and stuff. I pureed raspberries and strawberries together and then poured that in with the chia seeds and then let that sit overnight and then added a bunch of granola in that. And that was actually really good. It was really, really good. I agree. We only buy Hellmann's mayonnaise. We tried like the Great Value mayonnaise and all that stuff, and it just only Hellmann's mayonnaise. And what is it that we love? Peter Pan peanut butter. Best peanut butter we have found anyway. We don't really buy organic. I don't know. It's not really. Wait, what? I've never had Annie's mac and cheese, but you know what also is good? Is the shapes. And Great Value now has Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle macaroni shapes that are very good. And they are a fraction of the cost of the Kraft mac and cheese shapes. So I can't. So if I step on this, I can't move it anymore. Peter Pan peanut butter is a hard disagree. Oh, we like peanut butter. Peter Pan. Choosy moms, choose Jeff. There was like one time where Peter Pan was the only one available or something. And I was like, well, they only had this one. And we both tried it and we looked at each other and I was like, this is the best peanut butter I've had. Actually, best peanut butter is Reese's peanut butter. Let's call it what it is. So good. So oh, Chris Ban, thanks. Gotta keep me hydrated. Cheers, Chris Ben. Happy New Year. One down. Although it wasn't full. I try to have water and my Dr. Oh, there's still some in here. I'm so lucky. So lucky. Did you have a good New Year? Did you have a safe New Year? You're here, so I'm assuming it was a safe New Year. I also heard some fireworks last night. And I was like, okay, wait. Why? Why are we shooting off fireworks on the 2nd? Come on. It was at midnight too. And I was like, okay, well. But remember yesterday I heard a firework at like 1:40 p.m. Just randomly outside. I was like, well, okay. That makes no sense, but okay. Okay, well that oh, how did I not oh, because I can't move it. Oh, I think I maybe not. Oh, yes, yeah. There we go. Got it. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Yeah, I try not to think too hard about all of the craziness when it comes to like food. I mean, I check labels and stuff and I check prices, but I know that as like I know myself and I will become so obsessive about it, and I just have chosen to not give that mental bandwidth. I choose the healthiest options I can for my kids without obsessing and spending hours poring over food labels and stuff. I just don't play that game. And I don't consider myself a I don't consider myself a granola mom at all. I just feel like my kids are pretty healthy. Every time I take them to the doctor's like, you know, they're in great shape, they look great, they're healthy, everything's fine. I mean, I have lots of fruits and I have lots of veggies for my girls to eat. And I tell them that they are anytime foods and that they can have them literally anytime they want. And then I try to limit snacky type things. I especially had to limit really junky snacky type things because that was all Aden would eat. And I was like, dude, you cannot live on junk food. So I bought her a bag of Fruit Loops. And we don't buy goldfish crackers anymore. We don't buy Ritz crackers anymore. We don't buy anything kind of snacky like that, which sucks because then when we go anywhere and I need a snack or something, I have to like cut up an apple or I have to like cut up a bunch of strawberries and put them in a bag. And then sometimes they need to be refrigerated and you know, that makes things kind of hard too. But ultimately, I just can't have that stuff in the house because that's all she'll ask for. It's all she'll eat. Chips and cottage cheese, she'll eat. And so I limit her to 1 cup of, well, I know, and I love junk too. And that's part of the problem, but I can at least control myself and be like, hey, I don't need, like my body feels like crap, so I'm not going to eat this. Look at them all.
You are the problem.
I love eating junk. Although I will say that my body feels less and less good nowadays with eating all this junk. Like I've got to be careful. I'm trying to eat healthier because I just don't want to feel crappy. She's like, hello. Yay! It's our baby. She's not a baby anymore. She grew up. Yeah, she's not little anymore. She's not little. I asked Charlotte today, I was like, I need you to be 100% honest with me. Does the kid die? And Charlotte was like, do you want me to tell you? And I said, yes. And she goes, no, the kid doesn't die. And I was like, okay, I was thinking that was the case because I don't think you would have raved about the game if the kid would have died. But Ander is a hardcore go to the store after holidays if he can. And whoa, this is like Fez. And pick out all the clearance candy. Voldemort was the pickiest eater in my family growing up. Now I'm the cook and my son is karmic justice. I know. And like I said, it's not because we make her own meal all the time. We don't. I am not a short order cook, ever. I'm like, this is what we're having. You can take it or you can leave it. And she's like, I don't want to eat it. And I'm like, okay, well, then I guess you're just going to be hungry. But when she goes to bed that night, I can't just be like, no, you can't eat any, you aren't allowed to eat any food. So it's such a struggle. It's such a struggle. Last night was kind of particularly bad, but how does this connect? And she just chooses not to eat it. We used to offer bedtime snacks, which was something very bland, like a stick of string cheese or something. But then she started getting ants in her room. And I was like, bedtime snacks are no more. You can't eat in your room, period. So if you're going to eat, you got to eat whatever we're having for dinner. Or you've got to eat at least while we're all at the table. But last night, she was all over the place. And I knew she wasn't going to eat that baked potato soup, so I did make her, we had a leftover little chicken finger for her that she didn't eat from the night before. And because I knew she wasn't going to eat the baked potato soup, I was like, tell you what, I'll heat up this chicken tender for you. And she just kind of nibbled it. And then she'd be like, I'm full. And then 5 seconds later, I want a rice cake. No. Whoa. And like, my parents never read labels. Like, my parents were just, they were just buying stuff, and like, I'm a pretty healthy person, so. One of my cousins lived on chicken nuggets and Ovaltine for a while, stressed his mom out so bad. I know. We wonder how our children they survive on goldfish crackers and air. It's wild that they even still grow. But like I said, I stopped buying goldfish crackers because I was like, this is all you ask for. She gets one snacky thing until she finishes it. So she gets like 1 cup, little cup full of goldfish. We'll buy a thing of goldfish and she'll get 1 cup a day. That's it. And then when the goldfish finally run out, we buy something else like Fruit Loops or Honey Nut Cheerios or something like that. And she gets like 1 cup a day. Ooh. And that actually works pretty well. But she does eat lots and lots of fruit. She is a strawberry fiend. She loves strawberries. But you know what? A whole 2-pound pack of strawberries is $10 and she can finish it in almost a day. So if I'm buying $10 things of strawberries every day, that's like $50 a week on strawberries. No, 7. I mean, we don't grocery shop on Sundays. I don't grocery shop every single day. So I'm like, if she eats that many, it drives me nuts. Oh, hello. I wondered where you were. So I've had to limit her strawberry intake as well because I'm like, dude, I can't. What do you think? I'm made of money? I can't go buy a $10 thing of strawberries every single day. Is that a gecko on the ground? That is so random. That was so random. Yeah, we needed that, I guess, so. Oh, does it? Oh no, that twists it. Okay, wait, what? Oh. I see. Oh no, I do not. Never mind. Huh? Eh. Oh, am I supposed to go in that door down? I think I'm supposed to go in that door down there. Maybe. Am I supposed to stretch again? I feel like I just did, but maybe not. Ugh. Honestly, having this stool underneath my table has totally eliminated all my, and probably stretching every 45 minutes, has eliminated all my numbness from my foot. I'm very grateful. Hi, Stixel. Are you a good pupper? She's just like, you know, you can go sleep on my bed. This floor is hard. But she's like, well, then I'm gonna be alone. Well, that's kind of nice. Run out of stuff for you to do at work. Oh yeah, bells. That's so wild. It's so cool. Oh. Oh, wait just 1 minute. If I do this... Oh, nope. Never mind. She only gets 2 sides. Just 2 sides. That's it. That's all she gets. 2 sides. Not that side. Wait, yes, that side. Oh, she went over a little too far. Oh, I was not smart, and I did not do that. I was not smart. There we go. She's not little anymore. She grew.
Yeah! I am so smart.
I am so smart. Where did she go? She went into the door and it closed, which means now she needs to go into that door? How though? Oh, think she needs to go on here. And then we lift that. Oh! Got it. 50 custom bell plaques from Arby's, of all people. Doesn't Arby's have that bell that you ring if you got, like, excellent service? Well, this is easy. It's, like, right there. Nope. Like that. How did you get that job, Bobby? It's such a unique job. How did you end up with it? Like, how did you find it? Oh, not quite. Wait, what? Oh, I think she needs to step on this maybe again. On it. Sweet. Oh. Oh, I see. There's a ladder down and a ladder up. Man, I haven't been doing Arby's in a long time. I remember loving Arby's. I always really loved their chicken and I loved their curly fries, but Arby's started becoming really expensive before I feel like everybody else did. And I remember being like, it's just chicken tenders and like really kind of sloppy roast beef sandwiches. I don't feel like Arby's is worth this kind of money. But you know who is the worst? I feel like Taco Bell is unbelievably overpriced for the kind of food they're offering. I'm sorry, but Taco Bell used to be like super, super cheap. And the only people I knew that went to Taco Bell were basically people that were high and hungry and had the munchies at like 2 a.m. or something. And now it costs us $25 to feed our whole family with just crunchy tacos. I've never eaten at White Castle. We like Raising Cane's, but Raising Cane's isn't cheap either. None of it is. None of it's cheap. None of it. None of it. None of it. I feel like one of us is supposed to... Oh no, we're... Oh, my... Whoa, okay. Oh, what? Eh. Oh, that switches that whole thing. If she walks off this, what does that do? Oh, weird. We don't eat Arby's as often since we found their curly fries in the freezer section of the grocery store. Air fryers! We do like our air fryer. Our air fryer is very good. So wait a minute. Both of us have to be on the switches. Yeah, both of us have to be on the switches, which... Yeah, but if she walks off of it, that's not... That doesn't help me. I'm not saying Taco Bell is bad, because... it is kind of, I feel like it's also kind of a guilty pleasure, but for how expensive it is, or for like the quality of food you get, for how expensive it is, I feel like they've gotten way too big for their britches. This one is mega confusing to me because I can't have either of them walk off their switches. The freezer section. We actually used to really love the seasoned French fries that Walmart's Great Value brand used to make. We ate those for years. We loved those. Put them in a deep fryer, and then when we got the air fryer, put them in the air fryer. And then one day we bought them, and they were terrible. And I think they probably got like sued or something. I think it was by Arby's because they tasted very similar. They weren't curly, they were straight French fries. But I think they probably got sued by Arby's because they were it was too close to their recipe, and they've sucked ever since. A wreck of that reminds me of what is it? My Big Fat Greek Wedding. What do you mean he don't eat no meat? That's okay. I make lamb. I don't think I've ever actually tasted lamb. Okay, now wait. What if we both step on this? It doesn't stop in the middle. Not that that would help me. Yes. $2.75, sometimes $2.99 for a drink. I'm like, when I can go down to QT, like a couple doors down, and get one for 79 cents that's twice this size. Are you kidding? I never order sodas anywhere. I mean, I guess if it comes with the combo meal, if I'm getting a combo meal, but I will never just go through a restaurant drive-through to get a soda. I would much rather go into a gas station because I mean, it's not that it's like so much cheaper, but it's just the principle. I'm like, this is costing you so little, and you're upcharging it so much. It's ridiculous. It's like movie theater popcorn. So we can't do anything. You know what? The best pulled pork taco I ever had in my life, not sandwich, but taco I ever had in my life, the pork had been marinated in Dr. Pepper for 8 hours in a crock pot. Oh my gosh. That was one of the best tacos I've ever had in my life. It was so good. I am mega confused on this one. Oh. Oh, no. Never mind. There are 3 things to manipulate here. Oh, I think she can... Okay, cool. So she can step on that. Oh, okay. See you later. Wow, that took me That took me a while. Yeah, the use of Windex. Yep. I liked my Big Fat Greek Wedding. I thought it was really great. I never saw the second one, but I did like it. I thought it was really good. From what I remember, I don't remember it very clearly, but I do remember really enjoying it. Whoop. Ah. Oh, so we both have to reach the end ourselves. Like we can't, it's not just one of those little symbols for us. We have to. Oh, I think I understand, maybe? Oh, no, I can't get up there. Darnity darn. Okay, well, then... Okay, well, Mom can come over here. And then... Ah, I see. And then I bet that'll bring that piece down. Well, it did bring a piece down, but not the piece I was thinking. Wait, how is that a thing? Because you can't, it won't move if you're on it. See, like, that's not touching it. What? What happens if Mom walks off of this? Oh. I'm making this harder on myself. Oh no, but she can't go up there. Dang it. You know what she can do, though, is... Oh, she can stand on this. That's right, that's right, that's right. Okay. Okay, all right. Good thing you're not timed on these levels. Goodness gracious. Okay. I think timing levels, that was diabolical. Like when I was younger and I used to do those Mario levels and stuff, that's one of my biggest problems. And I know that this is gonna come off like I'm not, no hating on Sonic, because I love Sonic, big part of my childhood. But the fact that they time the levels and they put all these secrets in there, but then they actively make it unbelievably challenging for you to go slow. There are two speeds in the original Sonic games. There is heckin' fast, and then there's heckin' slow. And so, and so it's hard to go through. I've played it before and been like, yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get all the secrets. No, it's impossible for you to get all the secrets. They make it so hard for you. Are there more options than just super fast and super slow? Because all my life, Okay, so those were fake endings. All the time I've played Sonic, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go through and get all these secrets and stuff. Because you run through the level really fast and you see all these different secrets. But then they make it so, they discourage you from getting them because it's so painfully slow for you to... Nice. That's cool. This also reminds me of Cocoon. These like crazy weird like runes. And then with the level being timed, you don't have time to just go find all the secrets. Oh, okay. Did we do it? Oh, what a great game. I love games like that. Props to these devs and for their unbelievable artistic talent and their brain power in coming up with those puzzle designs. Absolutely fantastic. That's her as little, right? There wasn't any crying, no. Charlotte was like, oh, it's totally gonna make you cry. I think she just thought that when we met up together, like when we found each other after, that it was going to make me cry. It did not make me cry, but I loved it. That didn't matter. I thought it was amazing. And now there is one extra little chapter, which I will do, and then we'll call it. And then I'll start Metroid Prime 4 on Monday. Our own sacred forests are rapidly disappearing. This level was made in support of Playing for the Planet Alliance to help bring a petition to UN conferences. Please continue to call on on world leaders to protect forests as our best line of defense against climate change. It's true. Sonic devs have the incredibly difficult task of balancing high-speed gameplay and level design that rewards exploration. Trust me, every Sonic game is different in that regard. I feel for the Sonic community because they just want a game they can actually step up to the best Mario game, and that hasn't happened. No news on my next book. Every night when I'm laying in bed, I'm like, you know what? My girls are going to their grandma's house tomorrow. And I was actually hoping, because I'm all caught up on like VODs and all that stuff. And so I'm really hoping I can do some, even like outlining would be awesome. Kind of depends on what Ander has planned. I actually don't even know if he's working tomorrow or not. I'm not sure. Trust me, I think about it all the time. It's on my brain all the time. What? Are the trees alive? I mean, trees are alive. But isn't there a game coming out called The Trees Don't Like You or something like that? Trees are the enemy or something like that. I don't remember what it is. This actually, the trees in the background actually give me slight Double King vibes from Felix Colgrave on YouTube, which is a wild adventure. It's called Double King. It's weird. I watch it probably once a year just to make sure I didn't forget it or that it is actually real and does exist. It's crazy. I think that tree's gonna move on its own. Watch. Never mind. You know what? I feel like every single thing, what's the term I'm looking for? When you, prediction has not come true in this game. Yeah, that's why they're moving weirdly. Oh. I will say I looked up Monument Valley 3. And I love the cover art. I love Totem. I freaking love Totem, man. Totem's great. I didn't think I could become so connected to a little just a totem guy. He's just a totem dude. Just a totem with one eye. Even the little wavy flag kind of gives Double King vibes as well. I'm thinking of writing my first book. It's about a call center person anxious that AI and foreign call centers taking their job. Yeah. AI will probably take over some things. I don't believe it'll take over all things, though. Air grows cool and light grows thin. It's funny how similar this game, like the art style. Oh, okay. How the art style and all that stuff are so reminiscent of Gris and Neva, even though they're completely different games, completely different developers, everything, the color schemes, everything. They are so reminiscent. The art style is not, obviously. The art style is different, but like the color schemes and even kind of the architecture and everything is just very... Yeah, Totem, my BFF. I love Totem. Like, this reminds me of the forest in Greece when you meet your little apple friend, your little apple robot friend. Is he a robot? I don't know, but he's a little square-headed dude. We don't ever find out her name, do we? We know the name of the mom, but we never find her name. Oh, wait, I can't get there. Oh, maybe I can if I click this, maybe? Oh, I think I can. Ah, there we go. My company is using AI to make one guy do the job of 10 people. Yikes. In the heart of that place, the explorer sees a truth. She has not found a monument left to be forgotten, but a sacred forest left to be preserved. She just came walking up out of nowhere. I see. And if you need any more, like, explaining why you need to play Fez, Disaster Piece does the soundtrack. And it's pixel art, which is my favorite. Although this art is beautiful and I love this art as well. Okay, I gotta be on this guy. Oh, but I can't be on that guy. Okay, hold on. I think I need to be on this guy. No. And then this guy. I was gonna say, there are 2 ladders. That means they want us to use said 2 ladders. There we go. It's not a coincidence. It's not just 2 ladders. Okay, this is gonna make my brain explode. Whoa. Oh, it's a tree. I see it's connected at the... Okay. Okay, but we turn it. Roll. But these parts stay... Okay, those parts stay the same. I see. These things right here, these stay the same. Good job. Do the stairs move? We need to go stand on the stairs again. Was there another button? Nice. What a gorgeous game. Man. I can't believe I waited so long to play it. Yeah, maybe that's my Halloween costume idea for next year. Auden can go in a little red cloak like that and I can be the mom. We once went as, not Snow White, Little Red Riding Hood, the hunter, and the wolf, but Charlotte was the wolf. She had a little hoodie that had like little teeth on the hood and had like eyes and ears that I made her. And then I went as Red and Ander went as the hunter, and it was really cute. I wonder if I could talk Auden into doing that. Hi, Stixel. Stixel's like, I'm out. I think we did it. Yeah, I've got a picture somewhere. If I can find it, I'll post it on the Discord. I love games like this. I love them. I know I keep saying that, but I'm just constantly overwhelmed by what people can create, what these small, I mean, I say small teams, but obviously, you know, they're a bunch, I mean, small compared to like a AAA game. But I love what people can create when they come together. Artists that are truly passionate. And I love it. I don't know, like my sister is going into game design at school. I don't know if I would ever be interested in actually designing a game because I don't feel like I've ever production babies, Jody. I don't know if I necessarily have ideas. I do have a couple product ideas actually, but it sucks because I have no way to actually make the products. So I don't know how I would ever get myself on Shark Tank or whatever. I have a couple actual product ideas. Game ideas, I don't really have any game ideas. You know what I do have though? I have widget ideas. Yeah, nice one, Jody. Good job. You made it. Good job. I have lots of widget ideas, or maybe not lots, but I have a couple widget ideas for like streams, but I don't know how to code, so I don't know how to make them. But I know that there are a lot of streamers out there like Nutty and like LJ and Andy Phillip, I think his name is, or like Gail Mayer and all this stuff, or not Gail Mayer. He's here. Is it Gail Mayer? No. Gail's someone, but it's spelled the same way, Gael. A lot of these streamers, because they do know how to code. Yeah, see, I was like, no, it's not Gail Mayer. It's Gail. I can't remember who he is, but if you Google like stream helps or like overlays or whatever, he has a whole Gale Level. He spells it the same way, Gael, Gale Level. And he's got like a whole Gumroad website of all these free widgets and stuff. And he has some paid widgets as well. Like my Ocarina. My Ocarina I paid for. I think it was $10 for the Ocarina. And Nutty was the one that made that one. And I get it. He put a lot of time into it, a lot of effort into it. You can play it. And then like when you actually play a song, it like plays the song together. Like I understand he put a lot of time and effort into that. I completely understand that. And so he charges $10 for that. It's the only widget I've ever purchased. But I do have some ideas for things that I'd like to utilize in my own stream. I would really love like an overlay. And I know that they have these, but I'd really love an overlay of a poll in real time that lasts the entire stream. So like, let's say that yesterday when I was streaming, Scarecrow had the poll up for, you know, the game. And I guess I don't want that on my screen the whole time, but it would be nice during like the just chatting section to have the poll up so people can actually, because there are a lot of people that maybe aren't on the Discord or don't know that the poll is there or whatever. And so, oh, is that loud? That's probably really loud for you guys. And so I would love an overlay that's kind of transparent that shows the poll in real time that sits on my screen. And I've only ever found those with time limits. They only are up for like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, you know, whatever. But, you know, little widgets like that, little things like that. But I don't know how to code, so I don't know how to make them. And I've thought about kind of jumping onto YouTube and doing YouTube University and learning how to kind of sort of learning the basics of coding myself. But I just don't have a passion for it. It doesn't sound exciting to me. And honestly, that's not what I should spend my time doing. I should write or, you know, whatever. But I don't know. So... And I don't know how to animate. Like animating has been kind of on my mind because I'd love to, I'd really love to make like transitions, cool transitions or like backgrounds or something like that and stick those on Etsy because digital products on Etsy, you don't have to ship them. And so, but I don't know how to do any of that. But learning to do that takes time. And if I'm going to take the time to do something, I should honestly take the time to just write. Yeah, so he put a lot of time and effort into that, and I was perfectly willing to pay the $10. You know, I was perfectly willing to pay the $10 for that. I respect his time. I respect his effort. I think in his video, he said it took him like 3 days working on it straight or something like that. Maybe it was weeks. I don't remember. But I respect the art and the design and even, you know, dev teams like Team Cherry and like the dev Concerned Ape. And, you know, I just have so much respect for them and the things that they create. Can we commission someone to make fan art? Fan art of what? Or you mean like widgets? I don't know how much commissions even cost. I have no idea. I don't. Fan art is always really, really lovely, but I don't want anybody to feel like they have to give it because that's fan art should just be like, you know, but I don't want anybody to feel pressure and feel like I expect it because that's not the case at all. Even this Kalulu up here was made for me by Gi, I think, who is also in the Discord. We don't see him very often, but he just sent that to me one day. And I was like, this is amazing. So, because it animates in waves or like blows a kiss or whatever whenever somebody follows or something. I had to do some tricky streamer bot stuff for that, but it worked and it was fine. I mean, I'll always take fan art, but can I afford to commission somebody for it? I don't know. Like me chilling with Hornet. Like I have these lovely pictures that Scarecrow made me for my birthday one year where I'm walking through this is the Outer Wilds one. Oh, there's a reflection. I love this. And this is what I see when I look up there. There's another one, but it's got a little message on it, which I don't think it has anything like personal in there. It's just happy birthday message. But I love these. There we go. Maybe? Oh, I was way off. Oh my gosh. There we go. Looks like Glinda from Wicked. But anyway, all I'm saying is I just really appreciate true art, and I appreciate, and that can come in any form. That can come in, you know, games, artists, photography, whatever. I just really appreciate what people are amazing, and what people can create just even by themselves is just astounding to me. Both my girls are very, 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 very artistic, and both of them draw, and they love crafting things, everything. And I try to cultivate that as much as I can. I can't draw, and I don't have the patience to sit and try and get better. Yeah, I'll come give you milk in a second. I'm saying goodbye to my friends. She's gonna immediately go ask Sissy because she doesn't want to wait. Of course she doesn't. But anyway, this was lovely, and I'm slightly sad I didn't get to start Metroid Prime 4 today, but that is okay. I can wait. Goodness knows, I have a whole bunch of games. I might boot up Rain World tonight because I am so curious about that game. I just want to thank everybody again for their kindness today. All those game gifts and everything, that is an excellent way. If you feel like you want to contribute somehow, that is an excellent way to contribute. And obviously I don't want anybody to think that it's necessary, because it's not. It's absolutely not. But that is a wonderful way to contribute, because I definitely do have a wish list, and I can't guarantee that I'll get to games in like, you know, I'm obviously not going to like stop the game I'm playing to move on to a game that I'm gifted or whatever, but it definitely bumps them up the backlog for sure. I'm really excited to try DK Bonanza, play that one. That one's awesome. That's going to be bumped up. My idea was going to be play Metroid Prime 4, and then probably play Bionic Bay. Shout out to Mac. And then I was thinking Final Fantasy VI, but I wonder if we should do DK Bonanza instead. Tales of Iron is on there. How long is Tales of Iron? Tales of Iron actually gives me Watership Down vibes. Like from the cover art and from the page on the PlayStation Store. It kind of gives me Watership Down vibes. Okay, so 10 to 15 means like 20 for me. because I always take a lot longer because I talk while I'm streaming. Yeah, I'll have to rethink because now with like, dude, like Super Meat Boy and like oxygen not included and let's see. Oh, Johnny Lingo's here. I don't know if Johnny Lingo is somebody in chat right now, but Johnny Lingo is sure in the Discord, and I love that. Okay, wait, what is it? Okay, Rain World, super excited about that. Oh, Subnautica. Okay, so Subnautica, somebody said Subnautica was intense. Do you mean like, I mean, I think I've kind of seen that, like I've seen that they're just big scary monsters. Jump scary intense? Oh, perfect. But it's not gory though. See, I don't mind jump scares as long as it's not like bloody, gross Dead Space jump scares. You know what I mean? Oh, what were we talking about the other day? Like Darkwood was full of jump scares, which is funny because the whole reason I played it was because it said it didn't have any jump scares. And I was jump scared all the time. Oh, maybe it would be scary to me. I don't know. I would be willing to try it. I think it would be really funny. I think it would give a lot of great YouTube content because I would probably be really, really scared. Because I don't really say that I suffer from thalassophobia, but that's different. Swimming into a hole, I don't know. Ah! Anyway, I think it would be fun to at least try. We were what were we doing? Oh, there's this video online by a YouTube channel called Mega Ball Studios, and they do these size comparisons, and my girls love the monster size comparison, which is really kind of weird because it shows so many different monsters. It shows Sackboy, who's I think 10 centimeters tall, and then it works all the way up to like the Men in Black monster, and then it goes up to like, I don't even know, bigger than like the Cosmos or something like that. So many monsters that I've never even heard of, from like One Piece and from Kingdom Hearts and from I'm trying to think. There were lots of wormy type creatures. Anyway, it's this 3D kind of blender looking monster size comparison, and the Demogorgon's there, and Bowser's there, and Sully from Monsters Inc. is there, and Gremlins are there, and it shows like people and like the real size. My girls love that. And the Brethren Moons from Dead Space 2 are featured, and that was a surprise. And they just look like big moons in space with just kind of like jellyfish tentacles kind of. So they're not gory at all, and they don't look super gross. And so Charlotte was like, one day she was like, yeah, like I've seen stuff from Dead Space and I'm fine. And I was like, you have seen a poorly rendered, like bad graphics version of a moon. And so I Googled it and tried to see what they looked like just in the game in general. And they look pretty much the same. They're really not super detailed. I mean, they are detailed, but they're not. They're big and like far away. But I was like, I did beat it, but it didn't make me cry. It was very sweet though. Did you do the forest one? Yeah, you click on extra chapters and there's this lost forest.
Gosh.
Yeah, you have extra stuff to do. She was like, I've seen Dead Space stuff. I was like, no, you have not. Yeah, let me say goodbye to my friends. You know what? That is actually a really great question. I wasn't really planning on streaming Super Mario Galaxy or Super Mario Galaxy 2, but I also absolutely can, especially since I have it in my possession. I just don't exactly know when they will fit. Sword Art, have you played both of these recently? Like, how quickly do you need this back? Like, can I hang on to it for a hot minute? This is when I'm like, maybe I should stream one game on Mondays and Tuesdays and one game on Thursdays and Fridays, because there's no way I'm going to make it through all my games. But I feel like that's too much like jumping around. I don't know. But I was like, you say you've seen something from Dead Space. You've seen the least offending thing from Dead Space. I was like, you could see the main character. That's it. Everything else would have you sleeping in my bed for months. And I've watched clips of Dead Space, and Oh yeah, I do have Spyro here. I was thinking about that earlier, that I do still have Spyro here as well. I just don't know where they're all gonna fit. I don't know. I don't really know. Final Fantasy X was fairly recent. Last 3D platform was 2024. Was it Astrobot? It's true. I will never play them all. I gotta be honest with myself. Gotta be honest. I think I 100%ed both Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2 back when I played them. Yeah, I know nothing about Oxygen Not Included, but maybe we'll just have to try it out. Oh yeah, Planet Star comparisons. Yeah, my girls love this. They'll like video game characters. Oh, How to Train Your Dragon has a dragon comparison, and they love that one. And you know, it's great. Statue comparisons of like real statues that are on the earth and how gigantic they are. And there's one that's like a monster comparison that is set from like a first person point of view, like a human being like looking around the city, and there's like Sully from Monsters Inc. and then there's the Demogorgon and a Xenomorph just like walking down the street together like buddies. Thank you. And anyway, so my girls love those, but hi Stixel. So anyway, I've got some kind of figuring to do, and obviously I will not I can't remember if I got the green stars. I could boot up my Wii and see. Ooh, sci-fi spaceship comparisons would be good. Yeah, we like watching those size comparisons. And it's kind of sort of educational if it's statue comparisons or whatever, you know, so I don't know. My girls don't ever watch YouTube unless I am in the room with them. But with all of this stuff, with all of the games and everything, obviously I'm going to be realistic and say that I probably will not be able to stream all of them. And some of them are probably not really streamable. Like Rain World, I mean, they are streamable. Anything is streamable, but I don't know if they make good streaming games like Subnautica or like Rain World or whatever. But I think maybe not streaming the whole game, but maybe I think Subnautica would give us some really great content. So I am totally not opposed to that. But obviously I can't make promises and I can't say, okay, well, this game is going to happen this day and da-da-da-da-da. Like, we're just going to kind of feel it out and see, you know, see what happens. They're like Strawberries and Celeste. My sister's too claims to fame as far as gaming goes, is she got every Strawberry and Celeste, and she did the Path of Pain and Hollow Knight. I didn't even do both those things. I didn't even try the Path of Pain. I was like, nope, not today, not ever. So I guess this is just a roundabout way of me saying thank you guys so much for being so awesome and so kind and generous. I feel kind of overwhelmed by yeah, just mess around in it for a week and just kind of have some jump scares and just have some kind of intense moments and then move on to something else. Same with like Super Meat Boy. It would be a great game for incorporating some sort of silly challenge. Like, I don't think I'll ever eat jelly beans that are nasty ever again, like Bean Boozled, but like spicy chips or whatever, something like that. Sour candy, you know, something. Or like every time I die, I have to stick like a gem or like a stick. We have tons of these little gems like on my face or something. So I just appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. I have a good feeling about this year. I love streaming. It brings me so much joy. And I also appreciate everybody's, oh, nice. An anonymous gifter. Look at that. Dang. There's over 200 levels. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Did you just bonk Stixel on the head?
No.
What's the ET? What's the ET song? Oh. That one just popped into my head. John Williams. Thank you so much for that gift. Nice. Mikey, I'm so glad you're here. What was it? Guess the game scene? I named my stream right that day, apparently. 'Twas a blessed day indeed. Whoa, Gail, that was so nice. Hey, move it. Go out. You are interrupting my business. Ah, Gail. Gail, MVP VIP GOAT. What does Gail like? That's for you, Gail. You guys are so nice. You've been so generous today with all sorts of things. I feel really, really lucky to have such cool friends and cool people in my life. You guys are awesome. I saw a reel the other day where there is a nature reserve outside of Waikiki that has recreated the first movie set for Jurassic Park. It is now on my list for lottery vacations. You know what? Anders' brother got to take that helicopter tour of the Jurassic Park, like, I don't know, not set, but like where they filmed it when they went to Hawaii one time. You know, he's gone through a lot of different obsessions over the years. He's on the autism spectrum, a very, very high functioning autistic brain. And so he developed all these obsessions as he grew up. But the Jurassic Park one is one that he's never, ever, ever given up. That's like that's his thing. He loves Jurassic Park. And I don't blame him. I think Jurassic Park is great. I think you guys are great. So remember how important you are and remember how much you matter. And you know what? If you feel like maybe right now you're kind of limited on your support options and you're kind of struggling, maybe you're between friendships because you've had to kind of step away from some friendships or whatever, just know that my heart goes out to you, but you have this community, and this community has proven time and time again that we are here to build each other up and try to help everybody become the very best people they possibly can be. And what is silver lining? Oh, I'm supposed to find something great about something bad? There's so many silver linings right now. Oh my gosh. Everything, all I see is silver right now. We've got all these games. We've got all this stuff. And you know what? There's a lot of crazy stuff happening in the world today. But here's the silver lining. We have this really awesome community where everybody's really cool and lifts one another up, right? We've got people that are getting married. We've got people that are having babies. We've got people that are buying houses for the first time. We've got people that are beating cancer. There are also people out there that are experiencing different cultures for the first time. You've got people out there that are getting their dream jobs. You've got people out there that are not in their dream job, but are finding happiness anyway. You've got people out there that are in really awesome little communities with their neighbors. You've got you've got babies out there that are taking their first steps. You've got kids that are cancer-free, finally. There's so many good things. And with the world, as crazy as it is, and we get on social media and we're bombarded by all of this crazy negative stuff, there's so much good happening in the world as well. And I see it every single day in this community. On the Discord, whether I respond or not, I see it every single day. And I really, really love that. And I appreciate you guys so much for that. I appreciate everybody's generosity today. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, you matter. And also remember to choose kindness, because you never know when somebody that you interact with is having one of those really awful low moments in their life. Don't ever be the reason somebody's life is harder, because life is hard for everyone in some way or another. So just remember that. But you guys are great and you guys are awesome. And I appreciate every single one of you. And I don't want to sign off when there's a hype train. That makes me feel bad. Thank you for the gift subs. I'm going to eat another Starburst. I almost drooled into my kazoo. I don't know, 12 seconds. It produced more saliva than I thought. I'm telling you. If I have candy in the house, I just can't. I can't control myself. It's bad. Underleaves, cute game. Get it on sale if you're a cozy gamer. That was really fun. Choo choo. Okay, you guys. Hype train's done. Appreciate everybody in contributing toward that. Gail, Anonymous, whoever you are. Okay, so it's Friday. So everybody have an excellent weekend, whatever it is you do with your time. I hope it is the best of the best. I'll be back on Monday, and we're going to start Metroid Prime 4, baby. Here it is. Woo! There she is. She's so cool. She's cooler than I'll ever be. I'm very excited. Super excited. So start Metroid Monday, and everybody have an excellent weekend and time zone and all the things. And I will see all of you guys next time. Cheerio.
Play the game now.
Yeah, you can play the game. It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
It has a pocket! Yeah, pockets! We love pockets! Yeah!
It's not over. It's not done till it's not over till it's what?
No, it has to be this way! It has to be perfect! No, no, no! I will not settle for anything less!